My life is absolutely crazy. Actually, I have no life of my own. Don't print that. And I'm thankful for Seafirst in that I have never had to arrange my schedule around the bank. It's great to be able to do my banking when I go grocery shopping. That helps a lot. It's fantastic that the bank keeps the hours that it does. Seafirst is available when I need them, and that's been very important to me.
Isn't it time for you to switch?
My banker knows my business really well. She knows all the accounts, she knows the horses, the dog. She doesn't ride at all. It's very easy to deal with Seafirst. An express line of credit is a very simple thing. It's not like you have to go in and apply for a loan every time you need some money. My banker feels like my partner also. She's the money partner. She's afraid of horses, I'm afraid of money. It works perfect.
Choices for the way you want to bank.
The foot is a beautiful thing. As a podiatrist, it's kind of ironic, but I'm on my feet all day. And when I get home, I have the kids there waiting for me. And so I need to bank when I have time. Seafirst has been very innovative. I can just pick up the phone and pay my bills right there. The thing I like the most about self-service banking is that it's there when you need it. Definitely, this is banking of the 90s, and I'm part of that.
Choices for the way you want to bank.
I'm an actress, and I sing and I dance. And I wait tables.
My granddaddy had a farm on the dry West Texas.
Every so often, one of my customers would bring up one of the Seafirst photo cards, and I always thought that was really neat. What I like about the photo card is it's me on the card, and so only I can use it. Nobody else can. It's personal, and it's secure. It's really easy to get the Seafirst photo card because you walk in the bank and the photo's free.
Get your photo on a credit card. Another smart choice from Seafirst.
Nice, huh?
We're driving through our pasture and headed towards the rhubarb field out ahead and the raspberry field on our farm here in Carnation. What's neat with Seafirst for us is that we can make a loan out of the phone, and it's a new system they got called Loan by Phone. If I want to make a loan, check on the bank balance, see what our statement's doing, I just pick up the phone. The banker we work with, he knows farming, he knows what rhubarb is. It's so nice to deal with somebody that you can relate to.
Isn't it time for you to switch?
I wanted a personal touch. I wanted someone I could trust. I wanted people I could talk to, not just machines or personnel that changed by the day. And after a great deal of thought, I decided to make my switch to Seafirst Bank. And I suspect it will always be my bank.
Isn't it time for you to switch?
We're in the Spirit of Washington train, which we are so happily catering. The thing that's happening now in this world is that there just isn't enough time. Well, I think the great thing about the Seafirst grocery store branches is the fact that you can go to them 7 days a week. I can go on a Sunday afternoon, or I can go on a Saturday morning early, and I can do my banking and I can buy my cantaloupe at the same time. Banking is not complicated with Seafirst, and I think that's just a real plus.
Isn't it time for you to switch?
Stars and steel guitars, luscious lips, red as wine. Well, my philosophy in basketball is chemistry, and chemistry comes from teamwork. You work for each other. Well, that's why I switched to Seafirst, because I find that same type of approach. And the fact that Seafirst is open after 5, that makes a big difference. That's beauty. That is beautiful.
Isn't it time for you to switch?
Banking shouldn't be too bizarre, so that's why I switched to Seafirst. And they're so nice to you. Sometimes I can drop in or I can just pick up the phone and they're always ready to help me. And just very pleasant. You can see the smile. And they're local people. That makes it even better. You know how great it is to be able to go to Seafirst after 5 o'clock. I'm on my way to the bank. You want to come along?
Isn't it time for you to switch?
I grew up in Indiana, and when you're born, it's like they give you a basketball. The road is difficult. The longest trip we have here is maybe 12 days, 13 days. When you're on the road, you want to keep in touch with your money and see what's going on, and when you're dealing with Seafirst, those options are available. Well, I think their most convenient service is 1-800 number, and Seafirst is it for me.
Isn't it time for you to switch?
And we really appreciate our personal banker from Seafirst. He knows the dairy business.
He's a good friend.
We'll usually do most of our business right around the kitchen table, and usually we bring our kids in with it, so he pretty well knows the whole family. He's come through real good for us all the time. So when we need something,
he's there.
Been a good switch for us. We don't regret it one minute.
Isn't it time for you to switch?
Here's a picture of my father when he was very young. He started Uwajimaya, and Seafirst was the first bank to help him do any business. And now there's 4 generations later, we're still banking with Seafirst. I love the Versateller machine. It's just incredible. It dispenses stamps, Metro passes, and now a statement. I've always wondered if somebody was inside one of those machines, how do they know it's $55 or it's $23?
Isn't it time for you to switch?
I drive a truck for a living, and I've always dreamed of flying, so I just went out and did it. Seafirst helped me by putting the engine in this plane. The loan is just what we needed. Seafirst was real good about pushing to get our loan through and get it the way we wanted it. They handled everything over the phone, and that was great. Flying means a lot to me, and I intend to do a lot of it in the next few years.
Loan choices for what you want.
To me, banking is just as much of a personal service as serving a cup of coffee. I didn't really understand what personal banking was all about until I started banking with Seafirst. What I like about the grocery store branches is that you can go in and do your grocery store shopping, take care of your banking business, go home, completely have taken care of everything for the day. I most certainly do take lattes to my personal bankers, and they appreciate it very, very much.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet out here in the country. And, I think you'll find the pace a little more laid back. My wife and I have always dreamed of having a home in the woods. Seafirst made the loan process simple. For a person like me that doesn't really enjoy doing paperwork, it was just ideal. They closed exactly when they said they would, and they guaranteed it, and we're very happy.
All over Washington, people are making a switch.
Been a good switch for us.
I love the Versateller machine.
There seemed to be one on every corner. There's one in every supermarket. And
sometimes I can drop in or I can just pick up the phone and they're always ready to help me.
I think it's great to be able to do my banking when I go grocery shopping.
Most people want convenience and people they can trust, and I'm getting that at Seafirst.
From convenience to personal service, nobody gives you more of what you deserve from a bank than Seafirst. Now's the time to compare and switch. All over Washington, people are making a switch.
Banking shouldn't be too bizarre, so that's why I switched to Seafirst.
It's fantastic that the bank keeps the hours that it does.
They're open on Saturdays. They've got accurate checking.
I can call the Seafirst telephone line and get my balance or move money from checking to savings.
What Seafirst is doing, they're making things easier.
From convenience to personal service, nobody gives you more of what you deserve from a bank than Seafirst. Now's the time to compare and switch. All over Washington, people are making a switch.
the switch to Seafirst turned out to be no hassle at all.
If I want to make a loan, check on the bank balance, I just pick up the phone.
You know how great it is to be able to go to Seafirst after 5 o'clock.
Well, I think the great thing about the Seafirst grocery store branches is the fact that you can go to them 7 days a week.
From convenience to personal service, nobody gives you more of what you deserve from a bank than Seafirst. Now's the time to compare and switch.